In this video, we are going to be looking at consumer surplus. Consumer surplus is the difference between the amount which a consumer intends to purchase a particular commodity and the amount he later purchases that commodity. For instance, now a consumer intends to purchase a commodity for $5 and he later purchases for $3. The difference of that $2, it is what we refer as a consumer surplus. Consumer surplus occurs when the amount which a consumer intends to purchase a particular commodity is greater than what he later purchases that commodity. Just look at this diagram here. If you look at this now, let's say this is demand curve, then we have our supply curve. Now, if you look at this now, can you just tell me the equilibrium price, the equilibrium point? Oh, this is the equilibrium point. Oh, no, this is equilibrium point. No, this is equilibrium point. Of course, this is equilibrium point. Why? Yes, because it is the intersection of demand curve and supply curve. So our equilibrium points now, when you trace it backward now to meet the P, that is price axis, that is our equilibrium price, and to trace it down here to meet our x-axis, that is the quantity, equilibrium quantity. Now, if a consumer intends to purchase $5 and to purchase a particular commodity for $5 and later purchases it for $3, the difference is between 5 here, this point and this point, and that is what this rectangular shape represents here. So this area under the curve here, this rectangular shape here, that is our consumer surplus. It's because it shows the difference between the 5 and 3, as you can see now. Now, if you are given a question like what we have on the board now, you are given a question as just like what we have on the board, you are asked to find consumer surplus given the demand function as this, and this is our Q, and this Q is the equilibrium point. My dear, if you want to solve consumer surplus, the very first step you need to take is to find your equilibrium quantity and your equilibrium price. So now, if you look at the question very well, sometimes you'll be given equilibrium quantity, you'll be asked to find it, you will be expected to find the equilibrium price, and sometimes you'll be given equilibrium price, you'll be expected to find equilibrium quantity. If you look at this one now, which one are we expected to find now? Oh, equilibrium price or quantity? We are given equilibrium quantity, of course. Yes, you are right. Now, but we don't have the actual value for our price, so we need to find the equilibrium price. So to find the equilibrium price is very simple. Just write your function now, P30 minus 4Q, then just substitute, P equals 30 minus 4. Instead of writing Q now, instead of writing Q here, you just put your 2. So you'll be having P equals 30 minus 8, which is 22. So the equilibrium price here is 22. That's the equilibrium price. Since we have gotten equilibrium quantity and equilibrium price, we can start using our formula here. Now, this is consumer surplus formula. This FQ here, that is demand function, and this is our equilibrium quantity Q naught, and this is our equilibrium price. Now we can just start now. Our consumer surplus, this is our integration sign here, this is integral sign. Our Q naught, don't forget, is our equilibrium quantity, and we have it already to be 2. Just put it straight. Then we need to write demand function here. And our demand function is here, 30 minus 4Q. Then minus our equilibrium quantity. What's our equilibrium quantity? 2. You have to put brackets so that you don't make mistake of sign. That is, our equilibrium quantity is what? 4, 22, 2, okay, 2. Good. 2. Then what next? QP means what? Q minus P? No. Q times P? Yes. Q times P. What is our P? What's our P? Don't forget our P is 22. What we derive here, 22. Sorry for cleaning that. It's 22. Okay, 22. Now, you have done this. That is, don't forget, this is lower limit is here. This is upper limit, this is lower limit. So our upper limit is equilibrium quantity and is 2. Our lower limit remains 0. So we just write again. Now, all you just have to do now is, you have to find the integration of this. Get the integral value of this demand function. And to find the integration of this, the formula I use is h raised to the power n plus 1 over n plus 1. And what we just do, don't forget that anytime you are finding integration of an integral value of a particular value or function, any value with that letter we are going to add the letter used in the question to it. And the letter used there is Q. Sometimes it can be X, so you have to add X to it. But when it is Q, you add Q to it. So we have Q here, we add Q to this one. Quickly now, 30Q. You need to know this already. 30Q. Then I just have minus Coefficient. This one is coefficient is free word. Just put any coefficient you have, beside your letter. Put it back, which is 4, and your x now is your q. So we have your q, and the n is our power. What's our power? Is 1. Just put your 1 plus again the formula, 1 again in the formula over n again in the formula, which is 1 plus 1 again in the formula. So you can just be having 30q. So this will be giving 4q raised to power 2. 1 plus 1, 2. So if I call this now, I will be having 30q minus 2q raised to power 2. 4 divided by 2 give me this 2. That's all. So I'm writing now 30q minus 2q raised to power 2. Oh, can you just get what I'm doing? Can you just get what I'm doing? So I just put my, this my upper limit, which is 2. My upper limit is 2. Then my lower limit is 0. Minus, this is going to be giving me 44. Can you just see it? That is. Now, the next thing for you to do is to use your upper limit and lower limit. And how do you use your upper limit and lower limit? It means that you have to write this value 2 times. You write this value 2 times. When you write this value 2 times, the first value you use your upper limit. Minus, you write the value again, this value again, you use your lower limit. That is exactly what we want to do. After that, you just get your consumer surplus. It's just as simple as that. Now, I said you are using this value, you are writing it 2 times. Consumer surplus. Let me write this first. 30, and I'm using my upper limit first, 2. I'm using my upper limit first. So it's going to be 30 brackets 2 minus 2q, and my q is upper limit, which is 2. Don't forget 2. Can you see it now? Now, so having understood this, I can just, after I've done this now, I just put my minus. When I put my minus, I've written this for the first time. After writing it for the first time, using upper limit, I put negative sign, which is minus. Then I write it again. I write it again, which is going to be, I'll put my bracket so that I won't make a mistake of sign. My bracket here. Then I'll write again 30, my q. What is my q now? My q is now 0. Minus, my minus 2q 0. Again, raised to power 2. I close it. Do you understand? Then the next thing for me is just to put my minus 44. Minus 44. Now just open the brackets. Now, having done this now, you can just look at it yourself and see what I've done. It's just as simple as anything you can think of. Now, what you just have to do now is just to say your consumer surplus equals, then the big bracket here, then this 30 times 2 will give you 60, then this will give you 2 times 2, 4. That will be minus 2 times 2, 4, 4 times 2, that will give you 8. Hope you understand what I did. 2 raised to power 2 is 2 times 2, which is 4. I deal with this one 4 first, that is 2 times 2, 4. When you write 2 raised to power 2 is 4. Then that 4 times 2 will give you 8. That is 4 times minus 2 will give you minus 8. Please, do you understand? Yes. Okay, minus 2. Minus, as I have my minus 2, minus what? Everything here. 30 times 0, 0. Minus 2 times 0 raised to power 2. Everything here will be 0. So 0. 0, do you understand that? 0 minus 44. So I can just say my consumer surplus equals 60 minus 8. That is going to be 52. 52 minus 0 is still 52. 52 minus 44. So when I have my 52 minus 44, my final answer will be what? 52 minus 44, what's going to give me? I need someone to help me with that, please. I need someone to help me with that. 52 minus 44. That's going to be 8. Yes, that's going to be 8. That's going to be 8. So our consumer surplus is $8. Please subscribe and get more of our video. Thank you.